2010, my wife and I came to Thailand, and I purchased a little Honda 110, and when we left, I gave it to my wife's brother. He was handicapped, and the old motorcycle he had, it was so rusty and it looked so bad. It didn't have no brakes or lights or mirrors or anything, and so I gave it to him, and he passed away about 3 or 4 years ago, and we come back this year, and I rode it a few times, but last year I had knee surgery, and it's a little difficult starting it with a Kickstarter and his manual transmission. And so I looked around and I found me another motorcycle that's got electric start and automatic transmission. So this morning I've decided that I'm not going to try to sell it. I'm going to give it away again. There's a contractor building a house for my wife's other brother next door to us, and one of the workers, he comes up every morning riding this old motorcycle. It looked kind of like the one that her brother had. It looked like a piece of junk. And my wife, she talked to this young man. She talked to his wife about it, and his wife said they would give anything if they had the money. They'd like to buy it. She thought it was beautiful because it still is a nice condition, looks real good, and it still runs good. But she said there's no way that they could afford to buy it. So tomorrow evening, when he gets off work, I'm going to hand him the keys to it and tell him he can have it. And I hope that he gets as much use out of it as her brother did. He loved that little motorcycle, and I liked it. But with knee surgery, every time I go to start it, it have a little problem, a little pain. So I decided it wasn't worth it. So anyway, I hope you'll be with me tomorrow when I hand him the keys. So here comes the school bus. So anyway, this is Thailand, and it's been kind of cool. First time I've ever been here that it's been as cool as this. I actually have to get up in the morning and put on a jacket every once in a while, and until about 9, 10 o'clock. And then it warms up. The fog or moisture burns off. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. It's not going to be very hot today, so I got to get around. I've got to go down and a hardware store and look for some stuff. So anyway, I hope you'll be with me tomorrow when I hand the keys to this young man. This is a motorcycle that I purchased when my wife and I were in Thailand on vacation in 2010. And I gave this here motorcycle to her brother before we left and went back to the home. And it's been sitting for the last 2 or 3 years since he passed away. And last year I had knee surgery. And this year is a manual transmission, and also it's a Kickstarter, which kind of gives me a problem starting it. So when we come this time, I found me another motorcycle that's automatic transmission and electric start or keyless ignition. So I've already decided who I'm going to give it to. They're building a house next door for my wife's brother, and this here guy comes up riding this here old motorcycle every day, and so it looks like he could use something a little bit newer, a little bit better than that. So I'm going to hand him the keys to it this evening, and if he takes it, watch him right away on it. Here he's telling me that he don't know what to say because he don't make enough money in a year to pay for a motorcycle like this. So I tell him, I said, as soon as you get the keys, it belongs to you. And with a big smile on his face and a big thumbs up, they ride off into the sunset.